guys, it's another episode on the road. So I'm now in New London, Missouri. So I dropped off my load of lumber this morning. I got there about 15-20 minutes before they opened. So that was like 5:45 in the morning local time. So it was a long day. I got there, they were really good. Like I called and somebody picked up before they were actually open and told me where to go. And it was easy. They're like, yeah, go to this big spot so they can access both sides of your trailer. But, okay, easy enough. So I start unstrapping and one of the forklift guys comes up and says, oh, by the way, you know, we're going to be a little bit, we got a few trailers that we have to load first. Okay, whatever, you know, kind of figured out time I need to go get my next delivery, my next pickup, because I noticed I had an email that was there Friday. I didn't bother looking over the weekend because I figured they're not going to send nothing. So kind of figured, you know, it was 5 hours away and they closed at 3. I had till, I believe it was 11 o'clock local. If I wasn't unloaded by then, I couldn't pick up. So they had me unloaded by about 7:45. And I had tarp strapped back down, dungeon strapped back down, sent the paperwork off, and it was gone. While I was traveling, got a phone call from dispatch saying, hey, we can't see your paperwork. It's all black. I know, that's strange. So I was able to pull into Flying J about 2 hours from where I was picking up and fixed it up, figured out how to send it so it looks better, and then called where I was picking up because the actual place didn't show up on my truck GPS and it was a small town. So I figured I'd call and ask, you know, the directions in and are the roads, am I allowed to be on there with my truck? And first thing they say is, well, you're not supposed to be picking up till Thursday. I'm like, what? Yeah, they're supposed to call us if you're coming early. I'm like, well, I don't have it. I had paperwork saying go pick up in Vandalia, Missouri. So I'm like, well, I can call my dispatch and, you know, maybe they'll send me somewhere else or something if that's the case. And the lady was like, no, we got some trucks that are gonna be here late, just come, we'll load you. Like, cool, okay, because I had no idea what I was picking up. It said 12 something, I don't know what. It was something like a hazmat load, which was kind of worrying in the back of my mind because I'm not supposed to have any hazmat. I'm not certified for that. So I get everything squared away with dispatch, and while I'm talking to them, I'm like, oh, well, you know, this is what the shipper told me. And he pulls up the paperwork and he's like, yeah, you weren't supposed to be there till Thursday. I'm like, what? So I pull my email up and I look, and very small print at the very top, it says pick up on April 1st. Yeah, so they were gonna have me wait, have me sit for 3 days, being only 5 hours away from where I was to pick up. If I would have noticed that, it probably would have been a little miffed with how they were calling me last Thursday saying, yeah, we need you up and running as soon as you can get up to Spruce Grove from Calgary. The earlier the better. To have me sit for 3 days. Yeah, that wouldn't have gone over well. So they checked and it was all fine that I go, you know, if they're gonna load me, then go get it. So yeah, I got loaded. 12 pallets of fire brick, it says. Not sure if it's brick to be used in building a fireplace or the kind of brick stuff that you use in your fireplace. I'm thinking it's that stuff, but I don't know. Somebody in Canada ordered it, so I'm bringing it up to them. So going to Burlington, Ontario. So that'll be cool. I've never been to Ontario. The sketchy part of the whole thing is I've got to go through Detroit because I've got to cross at Detroit Windsor. So it's kind of looking, kind of have a plan. You know, stop at I think it's a Flying J's or a Loves or something in, I think it's called New French or something like that. So just south of Detroit. So I'm outside of Detroit, which is good. And then it's only a 4-hour hop to Burlington from there. Depending on what happens at the border, if I get searched or whatever, it could be 5 hours if I get searched again. So I sent my paperwork because I had to tarp this load, strap it, tarp it. Took me a little bit. Plus it's windy as heck out here. So I had to fight with my straps, I had to fight with the tarp. Kind of died down towards the end of me finishing, of course. So I just tarped it enough to get to the truck stop, and then I touched it up when I got here. Because that way I was not burning hours. So I called dispatch, said, hey, you know, I sent the paperwork so they can give me my papers to cross the border. That's why I'm only going to go as far as New French or whatever it's called. Because it's 8 hours from where I'm at. I can't make the full 12, but I'll go about halfway. And then that way I can get the paperwork printed off tomorrow, and I'm all good to cross the border the next day. So they're going to attempt to try and get a load for me for Thursday. Since it's a holiday on Friday, which I didn't realize. You know, it's the life of living in this great bubble of mine, is that I lose track of the holidays and stuff that's going on. Luckily, a couple of my friends do keep me informed about what's going on, like the COVID stuff and what's going on at home. So I'm not totally out of the loop, because I've got my XM radio, but I've only got 2 choices for Canadian news type content. One is CBC One, which you get the news in the morning and then they go to all their artsy stuff after, which doesn't help me. And the other one is Canada One, which is basically just a talk show. So that kind of sucks. Come on, Canada. Need a CNN type thing on XM so I can know what's going on back home. So yeah, this was my day. It was windy, had a headwind most of the way, all the way. If it wasn't a headwind, it was a crosswind. Just fighting to keep the truck in the lane because I'm taller, so I can feel it shifting like that. Going down some of the smaller hills, which normally I pick up a little bit of speed. When I got the cruise on, when I go downhill, it automatically puts itself in neutral and just coasts. It was doing that, but there was enough of a headwind that my speed did not decrease. I stayed at my 105